Hello everybody. Good morning. It's Irene here from White Rose Wellness, Intuitive Readings, Reiki Healing, and I'm here to do a reading for all signs today. So I'm going live. We're on live right now, so I'm just going to wait for folks to come on a little bit. Oh, hello. I see one of my friends coming in. Hi there. I'm going to wave right back to Leslie. So good to see you, Leslie. I hope you're doing well. I hope you're doing well with this weather around us here on the West Coast. I live on the West Coast, and some of my friends here live on the West Coast. Of Canada. We've been having a lot of rain and a lot of storm lately, and it's kind of really cleared out the energy. So I'm here with tarot cards, and I'm going to do a reading for each sign, starting with Aquarius through all 12 houses. So yeah, so if you have any questions or anything, I'm always love to hear your comments. Hey there, Leslie. She says, you too, Irene. It's great to see you live today. Oh, it's been a while since I've seen my friend Leslie live, and I've missed you too. I hope you're doing well. That's great. Well, I'm happy to see you here, and I'm going to get going in a minute here. I don't like to have too long of a pause before we start because I'm still going to have this later on. So if you're showing up later on, this is a reading for all signs, and it doesn't matter if you are watching it today. Today is November the 19th, and so if you're seeing it now, it'll apply for you. But if you're seeing this even like a week from now, just take it that it's meant for you, and you can receive whatever message that you need to hear today. So shuffling the cards here, and yeah, so I'm going to begin with Aquarius. So this is a reading for all signs, and beginning with Aquarius. Okay, so for Aquarius today, it's the Three of Wands for you. So this is a great day for you to get out there, to get going. You have some ideas that you've been thinking of, and this is the time to kind of like, you know, we're talking about expansion, some sense of freedom. You might even be thinking of travel, but I really feel for you, this is the day of expanding your energy, kind of getting out there. Don't let things hold you back. If you are having any kind of doubt about what you should be doing, or even like not quite sure what the next step is, just take it one step at a time, and especially around things that you feel passionate about, your work, perhaps your energy. Three of Wands is all about our passion or creativity. So this is a day for you to get out there and to do it. So have confidence in yourself. It's time for you to get moving out. So that was for Aquarius. Now we have for Pisces, this is February 19th to March the 20th for Pisces. And for Pisces, wow, the Eight of Pentacles for you, Pisces. So this is a day for, you're just going to put your nose to the grindstone. You're going to get the work done. This is a day about focus, focus, focus. You have some really great skill sets behind you. And this is a day for you to just don't worry about what other people are doing, okay? Like, don't let what's going on outside of you distract you. You know, set your schedule, do your work, get it done, and you're building skills. And this is like, you know, you're a master at what you do. Sometimes you may hi, Kim Delaro. There may be times where you don't always really believe it, but I really feel like that your strength right now is really building, and you're having a really good sense of confidence in what you're doing. So I just really encourage you, and I want to thank you, Pisces. This is for Pisces right now. That, you know, keep it up. You're doing a good job. And especially for Pisces, sometimes I have a Pisces moon, and that kind of influences me in losing focus, but it also helps me to really kind of connect with the more subtle energy and universal energy. Kim Delaro says, yay, that's me. Yeah, so this is a day to remember to focus, 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 because you have so much to offer. So just get her done. Great. So, and now we're moving into Aries. So we're doing all signs, starting at Aquarius. So if you're coming in, just joining in, welcome. And so now we're on to Aquarius, March 21st to April 19th. And this is for Aquarius. Aries, pardon me, Aries I said. I meant to say Aries, listen to me. So here we have the Nine of Pentacles. And you have, like, it's kind of funny, we've just had the Eight of Pentacles, and the Nine of Pentacles in the transition kind of comes next. So if you're curious about the tarot, just kind of learning about the tarot, this is like the progression. You've done a lot of hard work, and now you're at a time where you are wanting to, you know, enjoy that. And so you have worked hard, and if you have any sense of feeling like, you know, I shouldn't really be enjoying this, I need to work harder, you know what, this is a time for a little bit of a pause for yourself and kind of, I don't know, give yourself a little bit of pat on the back, you know, validation for what you've been doing. There's a real sense of independence here, and a real sense of just how much you have applied, and especially Aries, you know, you have really worked and got yourself to this point. And a lot of it, yes, there's been other people involved, but it's your energy that's been pushing you forward. And again, often with the Nine of Pentacles, I see a real sense of independence. You like to do things your way. You like to get things done your way. So, you know, make sure that you give yourself time today to enjoy life a little bit. Okay, like to give yourself a pat on the back and to congratulate yourself for what you've been doing. So this is the spirit saying, well done, way to go. Yeah, so that's for you today, the Nine of Pentacles for Aries. Now we move into Taurus. Do we have anybody out there who's Taurus? So we're doing all signs. Taurus is April 20th to May 20th. So here we go for Taurus. We have the Page of Wands, the Page of Rods, and it comes in reverse. And to me, this is saying that, you know, your work, Taurus, I love you. You are working with, like, building a new skill set. Ashley June says you're a Taurus. Awesome. So for you and any other people who are Taurus out there, this is like, you know, I feel like that you've been building a new skill set, or you've been working on some kind of idea, and you have this energy that you want to move forward, and like you're learning something, and there's this energy that, like, the Wands is all about our passion, our creativity, our fire, our inner fire. And with it in reverse, sometimes that can mean that either you're not feeling it today, you're feeling a little discouraged, like you go like, oh, why did I say that? I shouldn't have said that, or why did I do that? Ugh. And then you start doubting yourself a little bit. But I'm encouraging you not to, because mistakes are how we grow and how we learn, and there are no mistakes. And I'm not going to say that it is just necessarily a mistake that has happened here, but what I'm feeling for you is that it's like there's a sense of doubt that has come in, but you're actually, what's really going on is like you're at this liminal space. You're ready to move into the next stage. You're ready to kind of take some of these ideas and move forward. So I really encourage you to, you know, have people around you that will support you and say, way to go. And I'm doing that for you. You can do this. You've got this, Taurus. Okay, great. So now we're moving on to Gemini. I have the cards all mixed up here, which is fits with some of my Gemini and friends. We're mixing things up. Okay, so, and feel free to, you know, if anything resonates with you, if you have a question, feel free to kind of pop that into the comments below. And even if it's later on, I'll check back. Ashley Joni, you are welcome. She says, thank you. You're welcome. Okay, so here we are for Gemini. The Two of Wands. Wow, a lot of Wands and Pentacles today. That's kind of like there's a lot of energy out there. We're actually in a waxing moon phase, so the energy is building for all of us. So for my Gemini friends, it's the Two of Wands in reverse, and it's kind of like it's the same energy that I just talked about with Taurus here. There's a sense of like, I want to get out there, I want to do something, I don't know what I want to do, and you have this energy that you have something beautiful to offer the world. You have a fire and a passion and skills that you can share with the world, but there might be some doubt right now, or it might even be the environment around you. I mean, we're all kind of dealing with this wonderful situations. Not, I shouldn't be saying wonderful, humor is my way of making things a little bit lighter, but the C19 has kind of prevented a lot of us from doing the things that we wanted to do. and kind of like slowed us down. But what this is, a reimagining. So that's what I'm feeling for you. It's coming through really strong. It's almost like a reimagining of, you know, you had some ideas of what you wanted to do, and instead of thinking, oh, I can't do that anymore, it's like reframe. And I don't mean this as a plug, but like I do body work as well, like Jinshin Do acupressure and Reiki, but I'm not working in my office now. So I'm doing Reiki distance healing. And I mean, it's a wonderful modality, and people can stay in their own home. So this is what I'm saying for you. So like reframe, rethink about how you're doing things, because you still have something that you can offer the world. Absolutely. I mean, that's putting it mildly. So just a little bit of reimagining for you, and you'll come up with some really great ways of sharing and feeling more inspired as well, because our passion, if we don't share our creativity and our passion, then we kind of start to feel discouraged, and that's where depression and that kind of funky energy can happen. So we still want to keep moving forward. You got to share. Okay, so and now we're moving into Cancer. Cancer, June 21st to July 22nd. Cancer, is anybody here that is my Cancerians? So here we go, Cancer. This is for you for today, or whenever you happen to be watching it. We have a lot of reverses today. So, okay, this is the 10 of Swords in reverse. My watery Cancerian friends here. I feel like that you've been picking up on a lot of people's energy, and it's been stressing you out. But this is, Spirit is saying, you know what, you just got to let that stuff go. Like, look how all these swords, which represent the element of air, they're all just kind of falling down, falling away. You're releasing them. Let it go. One of our greatest lessons in life, and especially for the watery, well, for all the signs, for all of us, is to let go. And if we don't let go, well, then we don't let go. So Cancer friends, you are moving out of a cycle where you might not even be on here live. You might not even be showing up here until later, because you're kind of like, you're feeling this kind of like this mental, whatever, a little depression or whatever it might be, stress. But I really feel like for you, it's a time we're moving out of that. It's an end of the cycle. And the 10s to me are often about, it's not just your energy, it's like you're feeling other people's energy, especially with the watery signs. So, oh, my Cancer friends, 10 of Swords, we're reversing it, we're letting go, and we're moving on to a new phase. So, you know, just let that stuff go. Good. Leo friends, so if you're joining in, I'm doing a reading for all signs, and I'm on Leo right now. We've started with Aquarius. So Leo, July 23rd to August 22nd. I love my Leos. I have a Leo in my family's close to me. You guys have got the biggest hearts. Just beautiful, beautiful people. So Leo, this is for you. Okay. Somebody has, bear with me, everyone, has sent a request to be in your live video. So I'm not quite sure how that works. I don't mean to be holding anything up. Can I try this? You guys bear with me here. She wants to be in the live video. So I'm going to say that EC Francoeur, give me a thumbs up if this is what you mean, you want to be in the live video. And then I'll know that's what you really mean. Otherwise, it might be, you're in. Okay, perfect. Okay, all right. So yeah, if you're watching, I think if I click on the view request, then you come in and we both can talk. But I have a feeling that's probably not what you really meant. You don't want to be on live with me on the screen. But if you do and have a question, then maybe hang out here for a bit and I'll bring you in. But then I just need to have your consent for that. I'm always happy to answer questions. And if you have a question, you can always type it in as well on the bottom. So here we go, Leos, 5 of Pentacles. This is this sense, this feeling of, you know, the 5 of Pentacles, you can see somebody is comforting someone else. There might be some kind of sense of like, they're Financially, they might be not in a state where they're feeling super great, or they might be physically not feeling great. But the Five of Pentacles is really about you know, it's about healing. There's like, we want to reframe our situation. There's this, acknowledge it from spirit saying, you know what, I see you. I know that things that have not always been easy for you. I understand that. I recognize that. And, but this is, all is not lost. You know, there's healing here for you. And especially to seek healing, to look for folks who can support you, who can help you. Everybody has the Five of Pentacles experience in their life. And right now, for our Leos, that you might be feeling this right now. And this is a real reminder that you can't do it alone. You know, we're here on this planet and we need each other. We need support. And another big piece about this card is spiritual support. The Five of Pentacles are all about being in the world, of the world, being in this physical plane and everything that it's involved. So which is why sometimes we talk about money, finances, housing, home, all of that kind of stuff. And when we're so focused on the physical, which is pretty normal, it's like safety first, right? That's like the basic needs on Maslow's hierarchy of needs. That's what it is, like food, you know, shelter, air, all that kind of stuff. And if we don't have that, it's really hard for us to look up and get the spiritual help that we need. But this is a real reminder that spirit, like, don't forget, you know, to connect with your angels. Don't forget to connect with your soul, your spiritual self. This is really, really an important lesson, especially for Leos, because Leos have such a big heart, and yet they feel so much of the world around them and the people around them and their situation, and they can be easily influenced sometimes by what they see on the outside. So go back to your soul, seek out support from wise people, and this, you'll get through this. You will. Yeah, absolutely, my loves. So much love to you. And okay, great. So now we are on to Virgo. So we're doing readings for all signs, and we're moving on to Virgo now. Any Virgos here? Oh, the Queen of Pentacles has just jumped out and wants to be seen. Wow, what a Virgoian, is that the right word? What a Virgo sign or for this, because Virgos are very much like, they're very grounded, and they're very Nazmul Barhayu 90 says, how are you? Nice to see you. Welcome here. I'm doing good. So we're doing a reading for all signs, and I'm on to Virgo right now. So that's August 23rd to September 22nd. And the Queen of Pentacles, she's like all about house. She's all about home. So it doesn't mean it's she, but this energy is about house, about home, about nurturing, about, you know, having this space around you that feels very supportive, because this makes you feel comfortable. It's kind of like, almost like the antidote for the Five of Pentacles, which is interesting. And so, the Queen of Pentacles, she's about grounding. So it's a recommendation for you Virgos today to, like, you know, I know that sometimes I feel like with this too, like she has this beautiful crown on her head, which prevents her from, like, she's very smart. Virgos watching here, you guys are really intelligent. You're very smart. And you have a way that, you know, you like to see things progress. And with the Queen of Pentacles, it's like we're going to kind of, we want to be really aligned, and we also want to be really grounded. So get yourself grounded. You might want to organize your space around you. Do what you need to do to get back into your body. I want to get you out of your head and into your body. So that's the recommendation for you today, my Virgo friends. Again, someone's very close to me is a Virgo, and I get it. I understand that. Now we move on to Libra. Okay, so Libra is September 23rd to October 22nd. Oh, okay, so we've had another jumper, and it's the Tower in reverse. So our Libras, Tower in reverse. Towers, these cards, is like we're moving out of the energy of, like, there's been some big foundational shift for you. The Tower can, pardon me, get a really bad rap because, I mean, look how dramatic that is. And it can feel, I just want to honor you if you've been going through some like turmoil in your life. Or, but what this is, the reminder here is that, Libra friends, is that this is, it's like a restructuring. Hey Leslie, so you can you recognize what this is about. So this is like a restructuring and a I think that like we're all kind of going through that. There's, our culture is going through that. There's a real change in how we are understanding like our values, what's important to us, what, you know, it's, so sometimes it might be that we might be losing our job, or we've quit our job, or there's a change in location. There's some kind of big change that has happened, but you know, with it in reverse, this is a reminder that this is, you're not going to be stuck in this forever, and we're moving through this. And it might not even be something huge and dramatic, but it's something that is here that you are there's been a change. There's been a foundational shift for you, and a like an awakening. This is an opportunity of awakening. And so it's also an opportunity to, you know, like not to take things personally. There's this sense, we have the king and the queen, they have fallen down. They're like it's this idea of like, it's not about ego. It's not personal, the changes that have been happening, but what can you learn from it? How can you restructure yourself to have even a stronger foundation and a stronger sense of self and your values? I don't love this card, but I also love it. It's one of those love-hate relationships, because it's, you know, you come out of it being in, like, feeling like that much more embodied and that much more sure of what you want to be doing. Now we're on to Scorpio. That's me. I don't know if you have any Scorpio friends watching right now. Shout out for Scorpios. Yay, October 23rd to November 21st. And that's what we're actually in right now as well. So Scorpios. The Ten of Pentacles. The Ten of Pentacles, this is like kind of a question. You've come to a place that where you're feeling all right. There's some kind of a sense of establishment that has been feeling building for you. You're doing okay. You might be spending more time with your family, in your home. You're doing all right, but then it kind of comes to this sense like it almost gets to be a little bit much for you. So the tens to me are often about you know, I read in, I can't even remember right now, I don't like quoting if I don't have a good reference, but someone said that the tens are like the fruit is, when fruit ripens, is always ripens just before it rots. And that was, what's the name of, I think her book is, pardon the French, What the Fuck is Tarot? And I can't remember her name right now, but I've read it in her book. And that really strikes a chord with the tens here. It's almost like that there is a lot that's been coming up, and things might feel just a little bit too much. So this is a time to be aware of what is other people's expectations. What are you taking on from other people? And you don't have to own other people's stuff, because it's almost starting to feel a little cloying. Like you're doing okay, and you're starting, like, don't feel guilty that you have to do this or you have to do that or give this or give that to other people because I have so much. You know, yeah, share if it feels right for you, but I kind of feel like I want to just get some fresh air, go for a walk, go for a run, and or whatever it is, like go for a run, as if I go for a run, sorry guys, but just like get your energy moving somehow so it doesn't get too cloyed in. But really, on the bottom line, you're at a really good place. So don't look for problems if there aren't any, but if this is feeling a little bit resonant to you, then just kind of take that piece of advice. And we're almost at the, you know, there's been a really beautiful culmination of things for you. So that is for, like me, Scorpio. That's for us Scorpios, and I can kind of resonate to that as well. I've been in the house a lot, and it's probably a good idea for me to get out. Yeah. Scorpios are watery signs, but they're also very, they're probably the most physical of all the water signs. And yeah, I'm just going to leave that there without going too far. So now, as I said, we're doing reading for all signs. We're moving on to Sagittarius, November 22nd to December 21st. I'm just going to read. Leslie says, Leslie was, I think you're the Libra, I'm sorry. Yeah, Libra, definitely feeling a shift happening, hard stuff, and yet lots to learn from it. Whew, yeah, thank you for sharing that, Leslie. That's what the Tower card is about. A lot of shifts, big shifts, hard, but boy, oh boy, you come away with, like, you're rocking it when you come through it. And it's kind of the thing you look back and you go, oh, wow, that really, I didn't love it that was happening, but I'm glad for who I am now. Okay, on to Sagittarius here. Sagittarius, the Page of Pentacles for our Sagittarius, Page of Pentacles. So, some kind of like, I don't know if you're starting a new job, a new course, you're doing something that is, yeah, maybe you're getting a raise, there might be some news about money. So some kind of a new beginning here, especially we've talked about that realm of the pentacles, of earth, money, the work that you are here to do in the world, like your soulful work. And also there's a real sense of patience. So if what I've said to you doesn't quite resonate with you, then I'm going to say, like, you know, maybe the lesson with this is to be patient, that everything that's worth anything in the long run takes some time, takes patience. So that's what I'm saying for you here. Be patient, keep just one step at a time. It's kind of like we're moving forward, and you might not quite know exactly where you're going here. You might feel like I haven't got it all figured out. Well, the pages are like, they're the youngest, and they can sometimes represent children, a patient child, very, you know, calm, relaxed child. And so it's that kind of energy of just going nice and slow, not having to rush too much, and but still moving forward. So I hope that resonates with you. So it's just take it easy, trust yourself, trust your path. Okay, and now we have Capricorn. On to Capricorn here. Capricorn, December 22nd to January 19th. Whoa, there's a lot going on with you right now, my friends. Whoa, yeah, things, when the cards are really jumpy and they get messy, that tells me the energy is kind of like that, a little jumpy, a little messy. Okay, my Caps, here we go. This is for you. The Ace of Swords in reverse. Ace of Swords in reverse. Yeah, I'm just gonna kind of come out and say that this is a time to kind of don't get too bent out of shape if you're feeling like, it's almost a sense that I'm feeling scattered. I'm not feeling centered. Like Tulissa Tarot says hello, and I say hi back. So glad that you're here. Thank you for everybody who's here. So the Ace of Swords in reversed for Capricorn is, I think this is the day for you to kind of chill a little bit. Tell yourself that everything has a season, and I feel like maybe tomorrow will even be a better day for you, because, you know, it's the sense of like a bit of scattered energy that's going on. A lot may be coming at you, and you kind of feel like, I'm just going to kind of retreat. That's what I really want to do today. I don't know if you can or if you can't, but sometimes it's okay to kind of pull back a little bit and just be good to yourself and do what you need to do. Meditate, you know, maybe do something with your hands. Go bake bread, paint, like do something, maybe, I don't know, do something with your hands, getting back into the body, because you feel like that maybe you're a little bit too much out in the head, and if, I hope that makes sense. But I feel like that you're going to move into something that is feeling, actually you're going to be more inspired, but this is almost like that pause in between, you know, like the pendulum goes one way, then it comes the other way, you're kind of in between, so you haven't quite come to that place of clarity yet, but it's there, so don't worry about it, it's coming. Good, good, good. Great. So I have done a reading for all signs, and now I'm going to just do one more card for all of us. And if you have a question, this is a great time to pop it in the comments. I'm live right now, but if you're watching this later, I'll check back for comments. And so again, this is for November 19th, but if you're watching this later on, this will be applicable for you for whenever you watch it, because that's just how it works. So this is for all of us today, all of us. So in addition to your card, for all of us today, the Two of Swords in reversed. The Two of Swords is really about being at that place of like kind of going in within, listening to yourself. You've been doing a lot of that. We've all been kind of like either stuck at home or haven't, it's almost like a little bit of there's too much coming at us, overstimulation. And so we're going to just kind of take that pause, because we don't need to take on other people's stuff. We don't need to take on everybody else's stuff. We're going to come in and do what's right. And then once you do that, you get more centered, and then we're kind of coming into a place where we can begin to move forward. So with whatever card I had pulled for each of you on your signs, like bring this one in there too. So it might be that you're just going to be hanging out here in a place of pause a little bit more, letting everything kind of come together, coalesce, and then taking your next step. Or it might be that you're ready, you've already done that, and then you're ready to move forward. A lot more clarity coming for you. But the biggest thing with the lessons for me with the Two of Swords is to drop into my belly center. I'm taking a course right now, Enneagram, with my friend and mentor, Carly Forrest. And she teaches a lot about dropping into the belly center. So I think her course is starting in a couple of minutes, so I need to get going. But this is what it's really about, trusting your intuition. And if it's too busy for you out there, if too much is coming at you, shut the door. Like, you look at this image of this woman, she's putting these swords in front of her arms across in front of her chest, in front of her emotional self. Her eyes are covered. There's a moon behind her, and she is listening to her intuition. And I love by the way, I'm using the Morgan Greer Tarot. I love this belt that she has around her lower dantian, where she is really listening to her belly center. Not her heart, not her emotions, not her talk in the head. She's listening to her belly. So dropping down into the belly, getting grounded is something for all of us today. And when we've done that, then we're ready to move forward, because there's this feeling that we're do that and then move forward. So that's for all of us. Wow, I'm so glad that you're here. Thank you for joining. And any feedback, always open for that. And if you've enjoyed this and would like to see more, just let me know any questions of what you'd like to see. So just to finish it up, yep, my name's Irene, White Rose Wellness. I do intuitive readings using tarot. I'm a medium. And at this point in time, I'm doing distance Reiki as well. So my website is whiterosewellness.net. And if you're on Instagram, I'm here at whiterose_wellness. And if you're on Facebook, it's Irene Bilton at White Rose Wellness. And hey, April, Smiling Redhead joined. And I'm also on YouTube. So I'll probably be posting this up there as well. So I love you, friends. Thank you for being here, and I wish you a beautiful day, and we'll talk to you soon again. Bye for now.